Thursday in Tryon, North Carolina. It's been a gorgeous day today. We had a nice breeze blowing all day, and I don't think we got over 81 or 82 degrees, even though it was sweltering in South Carolina. So we're thankful for the difference in the air temperatures here on the mountain. We're in Proverbs 8, and we're looking at the wrap-up of this particular chapter. Again, wisdom is being used as the speaker. Wisdom is saying, if you have me, you have something. But we're not just talking about wisdom, we're talking about godly wisdom. We're not talking about cunning or cleverness, we're talking about godly wisdom. And remember, the emphasis has been on the fear of the Lord, this beginning of knowledge, beginning of wisdom. And the holy attributes of wisdom are part of the attributes of God. The attributes of God being wisdom, love, power, and holiness. And we see demonstrated clearly in God's holy wisdom and powerful wisdom and love wisdom in the creation. And so from verse 21 through 31, God demonstrates his wisdom in the way he created. And certainly anyone that has looked at the balance of nature, the balance of the universe, has to admire the wisdom of God. And man has done all that he can to mess up creation, but God's wisdom was so great that we've had a hard time, even in all of these years, messing up God's great wisdom in creation. It's a really interesting section of scripture. You may want to read through that carefully, verses 21 through 31. In verse 32 through 33, he says, listen to me. Now, we're talking about wisdom speaking these words. Listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Blessed are those that keep the ways of wisdom. Well, again, we're talking about godly wisdom. And heed the instructions. Be wise. So it's not just hearing it, it's making it part of your life. Godly wisdom is part of your life. And think about all of the things the Bible teaches us. Watching the tongue, loving your brother, as much as in your power, be at peace with all men. Think of all of the incredible passages of the scriptures which give us godly wisdom, and how much happier we are when we follow those instructions. It's incredible when you really think about it. I wish I had an hour to share with you all of the wise statements that we find in Scripture. The relationship of husband to wife, wife to husband, parents to children, children to parents. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. The incredible wisdom of God in one little book called the Bible. In any case, blessed is the man who listens, but also heeds by making it a part of their life. We're at verse 34 and 35. Now, there's a big but in verse 36. But he who sins against me, that is against wisdom, injures himself. He that doesn't regard godly wisdom will only hurt themselves. And he that hates wisdom must love death. These are incredible final statements here in chapter 8. If you listen and if you make it part of your life, you find favor with God, you find life. And if you sin against wisdom, you only injure yourself. God gave us the rules not for himself, not so we could try and fail. God gave us that godly wisdom because it's best for us. And if we don't like his godly wisdom, we only injure ourselves, and the outcome is always death. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.